Guess who's back?
This is a nice car.
Hello, welcome back to the Andrei Kableyev channel. As you can see, we have another sick Need for Speed build that I might finish this time, actually. Maybe. Sorry, my beard and hair is overgrown. I've been hiding in a cave for the past 3 years. I keep looking over here, but the camera's over here. I'm on my iPhone. Anyways, less of me, more of the car. This is a 2009 Z06. As any original gangstas, that's what it stands for, OGs, know of my channel, every time I was on a live stream, every time somebody asked me what is a Need for Speed car I would do besides the M3, I always said Cross Corvette, because I always wanted a Z06 Corvette. It's literally the best generation of Corvettes in my opinion, look-wise. Handling-wise, I don't know, I haven't driven any other ones. Been a long time coming. I tried to buy a base model Corvette before, backed out. Tried to buy this car actually when I sold the R34 Skyline, bought another Lotus. Glad I bought the other Lotus because I'm going to be doing time attack and more track stuff with this, and I learned how to track on my Lotus. In case all of you have missed that part, which you probably did, because obviously my viewership dropped when I switched to the Lotus because I was just focusing on driving and becoming a good driver. I got pretty fast at track driving with the Lotus. Check out my other videos on my channel of me doing record time trial runs with it and stuff. But basically I got good with it, and I wanted to move into a car with a lot of power that can actually start doing more unlimited time attack, meaning like all the way at the top with a shit ton of horsepower and aero. And this is going to be my build. I mean, it's already kind of like 80% done, because it's better to buy a car that's already tracked and proven than it is to build one from scratch, money wise at least. So yeah, 2009 Z06 built LS7, makes like 630 wheel, E85, that's like, I don't know, close to 700 at the crank. Carbon ceramic ZR1 brakes, huge. And I mean huge. The rotors are like $1,400, $1,500 each. I will probably be selling this entire ZR1 brake kit to buy AP race rotors, because it's just better for racing and it's cheaper to replace the rotors and they work better technically. This thing is absolutely nuts. I'm not going to start it because it barely has any 85 in it, and I actually need to go fill it. But I have a bunch of clips for me unloading it off the trailer and stuff, so here's a clip of how nasty it sounds. But back to the fact that Corvette, yeah. So this is going to be a cross build. I didn't show you this side, by the way, but these are 18-inch wheels with racing slicks on them, because I am actually driving a track event this weekend with this car, the first event. So I got some 18 by 10.5, 18 by 13 rears, 305 in the front, 335 in the rear slicks. I am actually, these slicks are shot in the front. I'm actually picking up Yokohama A005 slicks tomorrow, which are even bigger in the front but the same size in the rear. And yeah, 2-day track weekend to test this out. I ran 0.5 seconds away from the record in my class in the Lotus, so in this, obviously I'm not going for the same classing record because classing is different. This makes a ton more power, but I am looking to beat my 58-second run that I did in the Lotus with this car, just outright, because I hope it's faster. But I will have to learn how to drive it because never driven anything else but a Lotus on the track, and that car's a bit easier. But enough rambling. I just want to explain the Cross Corvette build. Good thing I will be doing the Cross police car build actually. the reason for that is some of you are like, oh, don't do the police car build because it's legal to impersonate a police. So I looked in the rules. Essentially, I can't have it say police anywhere on the vehicle. I can have it say Rockport Police Department. I can have it say RPD. It actually never says Rockport Police Department. It says like it had the side badge right there. It just says Rockport. And then it has like the badge and it says PD. And then all over the car, it'll say like RPD. And actually, I'm going to make my race numbers, which I already registered this car for time trial with the race numbers. Bro, Yoshi, chill. Oh my God, bro. I'm actually going to, so I chose for my race numbers 911 because it's a Porsche. No, I'm kidding, because it's the, police phone number in America, 911. So it's kind of funny because I do have to run 911 on all four corners of the car and my TT Classic, which is going to be TTU for unlimited. So I thought it'd be cool with the livery to have 911 as the racing numbers because it actually makes sense with the livery because it's a cop car. But so the amazing thing about this car is it's a gloss black car, which I'll show you. It's a gloss black car underneath, but it's actually wrapped gloss white. So actually, as you know, the livery is literally white and black. To Z06, see? Sorry, quick interior check. Half gauge harnesses, Sparko bucket seats. Still has OEM seat belts, but also has harnesses that you can pull out and use for the track. So it's best of both worlds. Working AC, heat, radio, everything. It's literally the best of both worlds. Race car mixed with street car. But so the plan was, sorry about Yoshi, he's going crazy. The plan was actually to mark out the livery, probably like tape. Oh, this car's really dirty. And literally have my wrap friend is going to come and do it because he just has a more precise hand. But I was going to use a razor blade and essentially etch the livery all over where I want it to be black and then peel that part of the wrap off and then the white stays. So I'm actually technically wrapping it for nearly free. Now I will have to get decals made for RPD. Normally there's only 3 places it says police on this car, and it would be right here, and then it would be on the quarter panels. So I might just be putting 911 in those areas, or just RPD, because RPD is on both sides of the rear and then both sides of the front bumper for Rockport Police Department. Yeah, and then cop lights. Technically the car never had lights on its roof like a normal cop car. It just had them inside the windshield. Bro, Yoshi, shut up. This is what you're hearing, my dumbass Shiba. So, it never actually had, ooh, I forgot, iPhone has fish camera mode. By the way, I'm on my iPhone because when I got this car in Sacramento, I left my GoPro at my friend's shop that I was visiting, who owns my Skyline now. But he shipped that to me, so I should have it for the track day so I can record in-car footage. But figured it'd be easier to, edit on the iPhone and stuff. But anyways, the cop lights were never actually on the roof. They were inside the windshield. So I don't know if I'm actually going to do that or not. But anyways, it is legal to have cop lights as long as you never turn them on public roads. Meaning if I'm at a car meet, if I'm at a racetrack, I can turn them on if I want. It's legal. It's off-road use. But if it's on on the physical road, I can't. But that's not really an issue. Because I figured my friend in Los Angeles, I'll put his Instagram in. I think I can do that. I think I can edit that. It's like an M3 Most Wanted GTR. He has a really good look-only replica in Los Angeles, but I figured me and him would do a lot of photo shoots with the Cross Corvette and his M3. So it'd be cool to add police lights just for that photo shoot, but so just explaining everything. But I do have a track day this weekend. I am more focused right now on getting wheels on it and stuff like that and tires, which I'll have by the track weekend, which is today's Wednesday, so it's in 3 days. And yeah, and then me and my wrap friend will probably talk about exactly what to do, and we can get the base livery done, which is just the white and black areas, and then I'll have the RPD and try to, maybe a graphic designer, one of you can kind of design that badge that sits on the doors. Because I'll need that. But yeah, basically police car livery, not the carbon cross livery, just because Most Wanted, the first time you see him, it's a police car. And I always thought it's just cool, it's a Corvette police car. With the carbon livery, he's a bounty hunter, he's not a cop. So it's just kind of a black and white livery, so you actually can't tell he's a cop unless you played Most Wanted. technically. But in most wanted, you can clearly tell it's a cop car because it has 911, you know, the badge, RPD, etc. on it. So I just thought it was a really cool idea, and especially because this is going to be a time attack race car build / street car, so it'll be cool. You know, that'll be my kind of gimmick on the track, is that, oh, that's that police car Corvette and that's the time attack car, etc. This will be getting a wing. Now, accuracy wise, I'm going to say this is going to be an an inspired build. It's not going to be identical. I'm telling you now already. The hood vents are already wrong. The car doesn't have fender vents. It doesn't have those hood vents. Those are needed to relieve pressure and heat. There will be some other things, like the splitter will be probably bigger in the future. The wing will not be the smaller wing he has on the C6R. It'll be a giant chassis mount one that's like the height of the roof, if not bigger. So there will be inaccuracies, but that's more for the sake of race car and it being an efficient race car over it trying to be a replica. But it is going to be very close replica. And to my knowledge, I haven't really seen anyone do this in real life. I've seen like a C7 that has a police car livery on it, but it's not the same. So I just love the C6, like just looking at this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll give you a walk over. Has a pretty big splitter. It looks better from this side because the 18s are on. I might make the wheels like silver or something, or white. I think on the replica, I think they're actually white, but you can see just how massive these are. It's absolutely crazy, but it's the car. And yeah. Oh, also Rachel got a new SUV and tow vehicle. We towed with this thing like 2,000 miles to buy it, but super awesome. So I'm sorry for not getting the video out sooner, but been kind of busy with work, and then by the time I want to record the car, it's already dark. So I just want to get this video out, you know, cross Corvette. But once again, hopefully you're glad to see my monotone ass back on YouTube. Because I did do some videos with the Lotus and stuff. Obviously, I knew the Lotus wouldn't be good on YouTube just because a Lotus was like a me build. Like, it's an amazing car and I absolutely love it. And I'll buy another one again. But I did want to move up into another car, and a Corvette was always on the top of the list because they're a very competitive car. And this kind of meets both markets. I can have the Corvette cross Corvette livery, get that done because that's a bucket list kind of car to do, Need for Speed wise. It's the only other real car I wanted to do besides the M3 GTR. And then I get to go racing with it. So it's kind of a mix of both. It obviously helps for race marketing, like as my gimmick kind of thing, instead of just a white Z06 time attack car. But I really wanted to do it. Everyone on the channel knows I'm not just doing this out of nowhere. Everyone on the channel that's been watching from 3-4 years ago when we went to SEMA knows that every single time anybody asked me, I always said the Cross Corvette would be the other Need for Speed car that I would do. So obviously I have a bit more money, time, setup, everything since 3 years ago, since the M3. So definitely very excited, and I will catch you guys in the next video, which is going to be this weekend, which is going to be the track. Because hopefully you guys want to see the track footage. Let me know how you want me to edit it, because sometimes putting in long clips in the track is a little bit boring. But I kind of already know, because I know people like watching track footage when there's a lot of cars on the track and you're passing a lot of cars. And for the time trial, I usually want a clean lap where there's nobody on the track or nobody in my way to do the fastest lap. But that, because, you know, if there's traffic, you're not going to run the fastest lap. You're going to have to move your line, etc. But I probably will throw in a clip of like me with the HPD 4 guys, just kind of like passing everyone and stuff. But see you guys in the next video. And this will happen within, I want to say within a month. I want to say in 2 weeks, we're probably going to start etching the livery and the wrap. I just didn't want to jump into it because I'm still adjusting things on the car. The seats were too close to the steering wheel. I had to adjust that. Now I'm worrying about tires and wheel setup, and I'm just making sure the car's ready for the track, because it's obviously a 700 horsepower car that you kind of need to check over before you track and etc. But see you guys in the next video. Thanks you so much for watching, as always. Hopefully you guys are excited. Peace.
Sit down. How you been? It's time to settle a little score from Rockport, you think?